Detective Graves.
Officer, what do we got?
A murder, sir. Jessica Morris. We have 5 suspects in custody. All a real piece of work. Starting with our first one. Scott Robinson. CLO, 41 male. 2 DUIs. Been at the company for around 14 years. Then there's his wife, Madeline Robinson. 39 female, with a clean record so far, at least. Then we have the boyfriend of the victim, Spencer Blair. 23, the count of 1 aggravated assault. Next is Olivia Quinn, 25, has been an assistant to Mr. Leon for 3 years. Finally, Gustave Leon, painter, 40, known to be quite self-centered. Went to anger management a few years back, but God knows that only helps.
We got some real troopers on this case. How's the report looking like?
Autopsy hasn't gotten back yet, but it seems death by stabbing.
Officer, it's gonna be a long day. So, how are you, Mr. Robinson?
Not very well, Simmons.
Me neither. I'm just here to ask you a couple questions, okay?
Okay.
Where were you on the night of the murder?
I was in my office, filing paperwork. We were working on Leon's next masterpiece, as he called it.
Continue.
And after, I was taken away by the police.
Scott, do you know why we have your wife here? We need the full story. You can't leave out any lingering detail. So, I'm gonna ask you this. What was your relationship with Jessica Morris?
Me and Jessica had a interesting relationship for some time. That was another reason I was there that night. I was going to tell her that things had to end, and I was surprised by the presence of my wife.
Madeline, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Scott, you are unbelievable. It's our anniversary.
Mr. Robinson, are you trying to tell me that your wife committed the murder?
I don't want to say it, but not long after, I heard a scream. And after, the cop showed up and I was taken into custody.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. You can return to your holding cell. Now, Mrs. Robinson, I've already talked to your husband.
That snake could barely speak a word without quivering. No spot is what he is.
Mrs. Robinson, this is about you. Now, your husband says that you two got into an argument. Can you please explain what happened afterwards?
Fine. I was preparing for my husband's anniversary. I wouldn't surprise him at work because, truthfully, I was upset. I found something he was keeping from me. A betrayal.
What are you doing?
What am I doing here? Scott, you are unbelievable. It's our anniversary.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Work is always busy. I want to go hang out. Work. I want to go eat. Work. You seriously think I wouldn't find out?
I know about what?
Think I didn't notice that girl on your phone?
Explain.
We'll explain it in courts. I fought back tears when I said it to him, so I headed to the restroom and washed my face. As I had the sink on, I heard a scream down the hallway. I headed out, then heard footsteps running. Not wanting to get caught, I ran straight back into the restroom, waiting in a stall until the police arrived. So yeah, that was it. I was scooped up by y'all and now I'm here.
Okay, Mrs. Robinson, you can return to your holding cell. Nothing so far, but if we can find Hoodie Guy, that might just be the answer. So, Spencer, police found you in the stairwell. You seem to have no connections to anyone in Leon Studios except Jessica.
Yeah, I guess you could say I know.
You mind telling me what you were doing there?
In no position to say no. I found out that my girlfriend had been siphoning money from me.
Go on.
So I went up to the studio and I snuck in. At this point, I was desperate, so I just decided to confront my girlfriend about it.
And who was this girlfriend?
Jessica Morris.
Why didn't you investigate the scream?
I thought that if I found my footsteps and assumed that somebody was snooping around.
And why didn't you confront Jessica if you knew she was leaving the art room?
I didn't want Leon to see me, and I thought about how much it would cost me already. I thought about how much it would cost me since Jessica siphoned so much from me already.
Okay, Mr. Blair, you can leave. Miss Quinn, you were trying to steal a priceless painting from Leon's office. Why?
I would never do such a thing.
Miss Quinn, authorities saw you with the painting trying to leave the building. So please, tell the truth.
Fine. Truth is, that painting was Mr. Leon's favorite for her. I hated it because it captured everything I wanted.
Tell me, what was your relationship with Jessica Morris?
On the outside, we were inseparable. But in reality, I hated her.
Why?
Why? Because she had everything I wanted. The perfect job, the perfect lover, the perfect life. She had it all.
And what does this have to do with the painting?
Let me explain. You got to make the piece.
Yes, in fact, I'm currently working on my final piece, service.
Mr. Leon, your final piece. You say you wouldn't stop until then.
Child, you speak the truth, but only see half the picture.
What do you do?
You know, it's not important right now. Fetch me my paintbrush and my palette.
Let's see. Mr. Leon, if you don't mind, I would very much like to be going now.
That is all. I thought you loved this day with late nights.
I sort of have a family situation.
Fine, if you must.
Please. And that's where I left. I heard a distant scream, but I thought it was just one of Miss Leon's weird nights.
I see. So what was your plan with the painting?
I just wanted to destroy it. Every time I went to Miss Leon's office and saw it, it was a constant reminder that I hated her and Jessica, but I would never kill her.
I understand. Miss Quinn, please leave. Gustave Leon, the world-class painter, the genius who creates masterpieces from chaos. And here you are. No easel, no canvas, just this table, my undivided attention.
Detective Graves, You flatter me. I assume I'm here because you've exhausted your lesser subjects.
Something like that. You see, everybody else, flawed. Angry, jealousy, maybe even violence. But you're meticulous. And Jessica, she was your muse, wasn't she?
Was. A pity. Such wasted potential.
Wasted or stolen?
Detective, you wouldn't understand. Jessica was ungrateful. I gave her everything. My mentorship, my guidance, a future others would kill for. And yet, she wanted to throw it all away.
I can't do this anymore, Gustav. I'm done with your rules, your control. I want my own life.
Your life? You mean running away with your stupid boyfriend? I made you. You're nothing without me, Jessica.
I'm safe enough. I don't need you anymore.
Saved? Don't you mean stolen? I know what you've been doing, stealing from your filthy boyfriend. What will you do when he finds out?
I'll deal with that. It's better than staying here, suffocating under your thumb.
You don't get to walk away from me. Jessica was weak. She lacked vision. I gave her every opportunity to be immortalized through my work. And yet, she chose mediocrity.
So you killed her.
Improved her. Her death? Poetic. Permanent. A testament to my brilliance.
Brilliance. Let's talk about that brilliance. Spencer, he was there that night. He heard the fights, the threats. You really think no one would notice the paint thinner residue on the suitcase? Or the brush you used to—
Enough! You're so predictable, Graves. You see crime where I see art. Her death was necessary. It's what she would have wanted deep down. She wanted to be part of something greater. So tell me, detective, how will you immortalize me?
Immortalize you? Nah. I'm just gonna file my paperwork and let the system bury you.